Excellent. We'll go from there. Block your register. Right, thank you very much indeed. Great selection of English bikes, both from 1933. Here are the last that. Here are the two bikes. Cross the roadway anytime, wait for the motorbike to go, and then you might get a chance in between that and the ceiling. Told by the marshals to get them out of the ring because we're running up to 5 to 12, very close to that. But at least you've got somebody stopping the ring. You'll be a bit of talking to about their exhibits, people. Of course, we had a cup winner for the best motorcycle, which is BSA 1935 CP6. Here we go. Last thing I said about Foden's, they were on the other road. Here comes the Foden steamer, the undertype. Foden steam wagon. There you go. Going round and round. And what it says on the back, really, you know, I don't know if you'll take them up on it, but tank up on snake catcher scrumpy side from the new forest. Sounds a bit like tempting the devil, really. Snake bike, I don't know. Scrumpy comes to mind as being very rough cider, but obviously some people partake of it and really enjoy it. But I find it doesn't do really that much good. But the haulage contractor's name on the side goes to Dovey, Totton, Southampton. He's quite realistic to what he was years ago. Totton near Southampton, above Southampton. New Forest cider of bird. There you go. The rice on laden weight sign on the side. 7 tons, 400 weight. Very heavy vehicles for the day. But Foden steam wagon 1929 there going down. Lovely example of a haulage vehicle in the steam era. And that was the undertype bowler. The other boilers that were on the standard steam engines, such as, or later, Foden's main one, upright one. But the main Sentinels looked like an ordinary cab vehicle with a boiler in the cab. That was like a super sauna in the cab. You were firing from the cab and away to go. Now then, next in the ring, there's an Audrey. All Audrey's a little one. Will Dakins with the miniature. It is an exact replica of his real engine, which is a bit bigger, which is following him into the ring at the moment. If you have a look at the AF 2272. The miniature is driven by the owner, Will, alright, and there we go. Bringing up behind Will is the real one, as we like to call it. I will ask Mr. Dakin just to slow down, please, for me. Do as you're told. No. Bring it to a stop, Will. Bring it to a stop. Now, could you ask your large engine, the mother engine as we call it, to draw alongside you, please? I'm just getting them both side by side. Just to show you, to go round together, just to show the difference in the size and the exact replica of what they are. Go inside of it. If you could creep up the inside, that's it. Lovely. Well, Mr. How are you coping? You manage this one, won't you? The other one getting out of hand, but there we are, side by side now. Little Audrey, his main engine, the Davy Paxman, made in Colchester, England. What year, Will?
1911.
1911, there you go. And Will has made this himself in his own workshop, with a lathe, etc. There you go. Thanking me now. You've got a drink, can't you? Let me go around. What I was hoping to propose to do was just to go round together to show you, you know, this is probably one of the very few examples of two traction engines, one a model and one real one, going round together, isn't it? Yes, well I say so too. Never agrees with me. He's not very forthcoming. He won't make a very good commentator, I know that. Can't let everything take it. There you go. Well done, Will. If you just tour the ring, and I'll just talk them to it, to come into the parade now. Keep on the inside of him. So just give the audience some idea. Keep nearer to the fence, Will, if you can.
Yes, boss.
Do as you're told. Only for 50 years. Right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just to show you, little and large, if you like. Yeah. Both under the same person. Obviously his own's been restored for donkey's years, and then he built a little miniature. And now we have the part of the Fowler collection. Lots of Fowlers here today. Fowler Road Roller with the pneumatic rubber on the wheels to help the going on the road, isn't it? The steel to tarmac doesn't adhere too much. But there you go. Owned by Jackson & Sons with Staston near Crewe. And of course a Cheshire registered one, MB. So in its home county. Next along, Showman's engine, Fowler, engine porter, sorry, Harold Llewellyn. There you go. Good old Welsh name. Harold Llewellyn must have meant something to somebody. And his name is Invicta. And what about Harold Llewellyn? What do we know about him? Your granddad. There you go, you see. The gentleman's granddad who owns the steam engine there. Here we go. John Fowler. Fairground engine again, turn up with the lights on. You'll see them powering dodgers and rides with a large generator placed on the front. And this one, they're always named, this one's named Murphy. For some reason or other, I might get to know if the gentleman knows. Why is it named Murphy? It came from Ireland, so it worked in Ireland then. There you go, that's a good enough reason as any. It's named Murphy after its heritage. It's most of its working life in Ireland, working the showgrounds. And you can see the belt on there. The belt would be driving the Dodgems, the horses, the cars, etc., on all the rides in the fairground. They would probably power 1 or 2 or 3 rides at a time, so there you go. Another flowing engine, and probably, I wouldn't like to upset anybody, but Fowler were probably the biggest largest manufacturer of steam engines, in as much as they produced railway engines as well at the time. But mainly steam traction engines, they were very well thought of for that. And now we have another Sheldon's engine, Steele's Grand 20th Century Noah's Ark, that would be it. Named Little Dawn, I don't know why, but we might find out. Why have we named it Little Dawn, or any reason, or?
Another engine called Dawn of the Century.
Oh yeah.
All
Right.
A lot of their engines.
No, this is smaller one than the other Dawn, yeah, I'm with you now. Right, there you go. Personal reasons, nothing nostalgic, so there you go. Carry on, thank you very much indeed. As you say, you'll always see another tax disc on the back. Well, that's not for a tax disc. That's for the boiler certificate. It has to be looked at once a year. There's the power. Their memory will never die, but they won't while they're here anyway. The Borrow engine, the traction engine, the working engine, mainly seen on farms. Made in the east of England, Thetford, England. And as I said to you yesterday, those that were here, you'll find quite a few manufacturers out that end of the world. Ipswich, Colchester, this one in Thetford, Norfolk, all to the east of England. And that was great open farm country. Good, nice to see you again. Right, that's that one. TD, which is Lancashire, if I remember rightly, the registration on that one. So, and we've got Just Dan coming, with the name on the front. Beautiful little engine this is the real farm working engine. Obviously made by Marshalls of Gainsborough again, Lincolnshire, east of England. Very predominant engineer. As it says here, Marshall & Sons Limited, Successors Limited, something happened there, Gainsborough. Nice to see you. Going to Australia sometime or what? You don't know. There you go. And a little sign on the back, yeah, all these ones. Another folder, so back in the home county, DJ, I don't know where that would have been, built by Efoes & Sons Limited, Sandbach, great steam people obviously, and continue to do so. Nice to see you again. Anyway, Foden again, built all sorts of traction engines in it. Big old steam lorries, small steam engines, and then cars and lorries powered by diesel engines, and a typical big traction engine on a car. As I said, we had a very interesting display of rollers yesterday. We'll have the same today, no doubt. Now, as far as I was concerned, I was very pleased that we got quite a few different models and makes. Now, the beauty of a steam roller is that it did survive into the 60s in some counties, in some county councils or what have you, and were continually steamed because they were very, very good at compounding the surface of the road. Other than today's twin wheel, vibrating road, whatever they call it, the steam engine and its own capacity and weight, of which it could be 9 or 10 or even 12 tons, you never know, the draw from, and was dead well capable of doing a good job when the resurfacing was going on. And now we come to the advanced roller, as we call it. Another example of a proper roller which would be used by a council or anything like that. And you can see how matched the wheels are. In other words, you've got the centre at the front and the rear to bring up the rear and compound the surface. So, a nice example of a purpose-made Wallace and Stevens maybe based in Stoke Hampshire. The advanced road. Very nice. Very nice. Keeping it a stately place here. Coming towards us now. With this name Major, I'm going to ask them what they do with this, because this is a Ransom, Sims and Jeffries. Again from the east of England. Alright? A typical farm traction engine, used on the farm for contracting. Not for ploughing, remember, because it hasn't got a winch on. But these were mainly working engines, and always my second commentator. I'll be very good to see you. Good night last night, by the way. Cost me a bit of money. There you go. But anyway, it's typically an example of a good working engine, so there you go. Wallace and Stevens comes next. The Wallace tractor engine. It's announced on the front with a lovely star, brass star, covering the tube plate. Inside the front, obviously, there's a tubes. Water swills round this, and you go in there and clean them out. Wallace and Stevens, based in Stoke Hampshire. County Council of Essex had this, and their little plate on it. And the Owners Association in 1915, he was a member of the council, the steam engine club of some sort. Then we come to a borough, another famous engine from that part of the country. Another working engine, and you can see on most of these now, they've now got rubber vulcanized rubber around what they call cladding the steel wheels, because the steel will do too much damage and too much of a rougher ride on the road. There you go, Morrow and Sons from Thetford in Norfolk, made there, as said Eastern England again, in true tradition. Here we go, a lovely little roller now. Typical of the roller used by the councils and the contractors years and years ago. 6-ton roller. A lightweight really. Yeah. That's it. That's it. There you go. And made by Bar. Aveling and Barford. Aveling and Barford were great manufacturers plants, trucks, etc. for site workers and what have you. That's a typical Aveling and Barford, what we call Victor roller. Here we come now, another one out of the Fowler factory. Leeds, very great makers of engines, as I said before. The Fowler roller. This would be a Hampshire brothers owned it, from Ravensthorpe near Dewsbury. How many tons of this? It's a 10-tonner, there you go. You can see the difference between the 6-ton and 10-ton, much heavier. Carrying more flow, more, 200 slung better tracks. There we go. And there you go again, another different type of roller. This one is chain driven, and the rollers are in tandem, as they call it. This is the Roadie tandem road roller, as they call it. That's the make of it. Beautiful little thing, lovely underslung boiler. As I say, quite unusual. Chain driven gear driven, that's on the box. In tandem. Here comes one which was owned by Ayr County Council, the Highways Department in those days. Beautiful example of a John Fowler. A very small engine for John Fowler, probably one of the small ones he made. Number 21222. Green McGregor. That's what he was born in Asia. So, beautiful example. All about. Some of these Fowlers are very, very large. Obviously, if they do a bigger job, that would be a general farm tractor. And you can see that the old farm tyres have been cut off a tractor to go onto the steel rims. And most of them have got pneumatics on now. John Fowler again, another one. What we call the Tiger tractor. The Tiger in your tank, or what it was years ago. Nice example again. Donovan Lane in Leeds. Not very long now, we've got the miniatures coming round, what's left of them. There we go, we're just having a bit of a drive opening the valve. See if we can get a bit more steam through. Then he'll come rushing by and we've got to cut it down again. There you go, Ivanhoe. So, there is something on there, but I'd love to read it. I'll come round and see you. Local man owns it, Mr. Lomas, the roadie somewhere. Now we have barrel miniature. 16-inch miniature scale. As you can see now, detail lining, name of the company, etc., all on there. These are going to go around and park up, and I'll go and take my medicine off to some of these lads and get their own back along now. Little barrel there, am I right? Yeah. Garrett. And that. I can see it now, yeah. Garrett, yeah. MC52, a little modern reg on that, but there you go, got it registered. So, Foster and Company. Another little engine there. What, 4-inch? 4-inch scale, there you go, getting rid of this now. Very tight, isn't it? So, there you go. Another one registered to the road, you see, so, although they are exact replicas if you have a good look at them. And the only example I've got of the real one of the model one, well they are both real, but there you go, is Will Jakins, and is up there. I sent it around the ring. I hope you all have a good look at it. That's really fantastic. Little Sam is passing me now, 4-inch. Yeah, you've got it. We're up with that now. Another beautiful little thing. That must be a 3-inch. There you go. Try and get the scales right. Got a Foster engine. Lord Knox. Where does Lord Knox come from, I wonder? I'll find out in a minute, don't worry. I'll come and see you. We'll make a commentator of you, yeah. Boiler certificate on the front, as usual. 4-inch, 3-inch? 4-inch Foster. 4-inch scale Foster. That's a 4-inch scale Burrow. Yeah, that's the one. You do notice that some are painted darker blue, almost purple some of them, but that would be how some of the contractors order. There's Bessie, 3-inch, yeah, 3-inch, there you go. And Agnes, Foster and Company engine, 4-inch. I'm getting too good at this. I'll get a full-time job if I'm not careful. What's he doing wearing a Honda vest? That's unusual. Oh, it's a Snap-on man. Carlton Watson. I think there's a fee to be paid for advertising. I'll come and see you towards the end. So we'll see that then. They're going to go out and do another little lap when they're ready. And they'll then go out, the marshals will have them out and parked up. So please be careful when the engines are moving around the main little roads to where they're parking up at the top. Just be a bit careful up by the station end and around the top where the motorcycles are. And that's the little foam lorry, the New Forest Cider tanker. So there you go. Once more, gentlemen, another lead. I'm going to say that we're just about ready to move off. The little miniatures will go around first. They're on the outside there. Just remembering I did get the two the miniature engine and this life-size partner, both owned by Will Dakin from Cheshire, this neck of the woods. And I have a very nice comparison to make. Will Dakin obviously made it himself in the workshop, but a very nice example of a miniature engine with its forefather in front there going round, and in the same family. There we go. They're all getting ready to jump on and there I can see who the owners are now. We all go missing when I have a walk around and want to do a few things. They go a bit shy on me. There you go. You do get some people that do brighten my day, especially the ones down the pub. They're the furthest away from here. So, lovely people. But nice to see so many local engines, you know, as well. Because the Foden is just about to make a start. The Foden steam lorry, you can see it's got modern pneumatic tyres, in other words, tyre tube and flap. Not tubeless, but they were the advancements since the solid rubber tyre on the early models. A very great advancement apparently, so there you go. I can also see even little Audrey as well. Audrey is waiting to go now. Audrey, the model engine as we call it, with the model one. And then we have the grand organ, the grand engine made by Fowler for the music people. In other words, fairground engines, they're likely to be called. We obviously call them Showman's engines. Mostly owned by Showman or bought by Showman, or converted, as they do here today, converted the road rollers into Showman's engines. There's a long snout on the front. You can always tell we had a single wheel at the front for rolling. Here he is. He wants to stop in the ring, this chapter. He probably said he had a flagon of cider if you're lucky. There you got the children safely on the front of there, all stated ensconced by Grandad, full of it. There they are. As I say, it's nice to see children and families looking after engines these days and bringing them on. Always a great thing. Get you away for the weekend. You might get a little bit dirty, a little bit black, but that doesn't really matter. All part of the fun of the day. Good company, good food, oh, and of course, a little bit to drink as well. Not to forget that. And great to make acquaintances with people that I met 40 and 50 years ago today, and go back to a long-established team. Foundations and rallies we went to, just taking part. Wonderful, wonderful. And especially Mr. Dakin, of course. He's the oldest one I know. He does love driving this thing, it does go well, fair dues. Lovely deep, throaty taste as well. Got it fully open there. As I said, they were known for a good turn of speed. They do 30-40 miles an hour, probably more. The Sentinels were the same. They were renowned for 50 miles an hour, no problem at all. But you've got to make sure you account plenty of water. Or stop in the nearest brook, get some water sucked up. Or like these days, you can go and get the extraction license on the Sentinel track, or whatever water board it is. And they'll let you have a a bit of their water through the hydrant system. So. Oh. I don't know who that was. There was an interference somewhere today. No.
Changed it.
Somebody's got a mic on somewhere. Somebody's got a two-way transceiver somewhere coming into the mic system on the PA system on the showground, please. Please be warned. Being broadcast. You're opening up a channel again. You shouldn't be on. Right, let's try and carry on. I don't know what you parked here for. You're trying to tempt me something, aren't you? Well, you haven't got the real thing. You carry on. We'll get past. So there you go. Anyway, I do hope that bit of channel hopping has been sorted out somewhere else. So be very careful these days. Anyway, I think we're all right now. Mind you, the needle's still jumping about, so you never know. Anyway. Spoke too soon. I think somebody's there trying to step in on us at the moment. We'll try and carry on. The little advance road they're going by us now, on its way out of the ring. Within about 5 or 10 minutes, the tractors will be ready to come in. They're coming in from the other side, aren't they, Richard? Yeah, coming from the bottom side here. So the marshals will be doing that. And I'll hand over. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to thank a partaking member of the public who's a site engineer, who was quite helpful then. And we obviously think we've been hacked into by somebody on the ground or an amateur radio cam, but somebody should realise that they're on the same frequency if they're on the ground, and abstain from coming back on. Again, what we'll do, we'll stop the mic and let them go, and hopefully they'll stop again. So I'll now hand you over to Richard, Dave, and over to Dave though, who's going to give you a running commentary on the tractors. He's going outside as well, so we'll go from there. you go. Take your phone, you're about to take over now, looking after the tractors. So you're in good hands. I told him to be very explicit with what he sees, because you have a wonderful display here today, over 150, 60 tractors apparently, coming into the ring. All makes, all sorts, all years, and I'll hand over now. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you, David. Thank you very much for that introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kelsall Rally. I would like to just say thank you to Get Ready and all their team for putting this on. To all the exhibitors and regular exhibitors, whatever they are, the practice team, whatever, they're all exhibitors, they're all in the same class, so thank you to all of them. And also thank you to David for what he's done in the council back there. We're going past the first one very fast, we're looking at the 1850. International made of fantastic. Taken over by Case, and Case is taken over by somebody else who's exactly going on another way. Still following that one, 14 making the feature of it, 26 to the Lisa followed that one. Lisa's with the first, the second car, and then the 4 wheels back. All getting the conversion to somebody else doing the feature with the first one to put the 4 wheels drive conversion on. Nothing really worth following that. Both in the MTV in that one. David down 770, little 300 and another 75, little little practice. Well, following that one, we don't really do these. Two things we are cool. But being there, it makes it a bit noisy, but still not going to bother get around to see the noise. We've got some government transport back there. Seeing the lowest channel, which is again a self-government channel, I'll tell you what you use a lot in the military on the continent, but these are the people you need to live with. Followed by the lowest channel. That's a bit really nice together. But it's like the tractor, because you really get a lot of trouble. Please not following that. That's what we did yesterday, I don't think. Little lady drivers, nice to see the young lady driving, and the bits of those are driving, yeah, it's great after one, I think so. They look at that country to them, there they are. Little day further following that, these were sold by the thousands. I supported it yesterday with good service on them, and it's really good at the practice. Matthew 185 following that, that was a big version that Matthew's made. 575 following that, a later one that works on the same tractor with just a different calendar, so it's both of them and so forth. 40 major, Euro major, there is original engine on it. Ford made that tractor for quite a while. Very built back end on it, with gearbox and back end with standard to about 240 brake there. Back end unit at about 60 brake horse and it's very new. Important extra following that, Ford made the extra to compete with the services wherever the tractors were, not for the long rope what road they were, and that sort of thing, made that. But it's quite a successful tractor. Very down 990 following that. One of the Ferguson invented the 3-point linkage. Everything before that was all pulled around and a drawbar thing. All the implements were just pulled around, but when Ferguson invented that, it revolutionised things, and it's still the same system used today, modified a little bit, but the principle of it is still the same. Little vehicles going past the rail again, that's the straight pattern, I think. Looking again now, we've got the first major, the next couple on it. These were Lisa machines, with the following stand, driver sitting there, and I know I've got the driver one day, and that's not a very good thing. We phones have brought these machines, 2 or 3 of them, and it's nice to see them again. I can't remember what he did now, but I will have a word with the driver after. Nice major there, nice early major. nicely done. A lot of these guys are like that balance selling. No little race really too often coming through. Then we've got the Maxi 35 with a multi-power, 100 back to the multi-power on. This takes into a 12-speed gearbox. The only problem was when it was in low, it's got no engine braking. Lady driver, nice to see the ladies taking part in it. And nice to be servicing people in the service and working second minute. Servicing it. Once all that to do wages someday, he didn't like change and he took to the back of the line and he could, but he had to give it in the end and the service started getting that and then they try to put stuff before he was trying to get it. One day, 10 years ago, let's come back. The big long stroke engine, that one, it's a big lovely tractor. It's been here quite a few years, that one, he's a regular, he's funky question, he lives driving with it. He's actually industrial, 56. I said the 35 to 65, no, it's 35 to 65, if you didn't see industrial. 4 or 5,000, 4 weeks on the train, power beside every year. Maxi 550, laser version of 1.9, what a bit more power, but not much different for the way. Also that's the power and that's taking the nothing else on it, I never know how the same very brand new, you can have the truck for that one, I know that one. Maxi 240 put that one up, you probably put made a very nice job of it. Certainly a nice traction with the credit to it. 245 layer, it is 45 that one, it's better than put. They made this with a smaller tractor, the same one you did it in the services. But the reason the 30 then did a bullet again, you have to really go through it and do that. International one from that. One of the accident converted, it's got a V6 talking over the sounds very nice with the another accident, it's quite very drastic. Racing again, that's the kind of thing you can see the motor out on the side of it. The idea being that just after the wall and afterwards once you've got it warmed up on top of it, you turn them over to steam roll, which is track the vapor out in there, and that made it work with the work in that way. Counting, 1124 following that counting, big conversion on quite a lot of things. Fords mainly, but we've got on international. They even did a conversion on the trying to get down to make that into a four-wheel drive. So counting engineering was quite well known for doing conversions on quite a lot of things. There goes there again, going through. Ford, 4,000, thank you. Another lady driving on that one. In the process of being a little bit obviously, some new wings on this stuff, President, made by the Polish Car Company. Just after the war, everything went to try and make whatever we could, and that was one of the contributions. This one I have seen before, and I forgot what it is, but we'll have a one in it. But it's got a big layer, I know it's got a big layer of engine in it. 48 on, and you just move on. Nothing universal. Nothing adapter made by partners by the BMCG, or it's taken over by the BMCG, it was made by the BMCG. 48 on that P6 version in that one. Very nice, simple and bright. 47,000 following that. Ford flagship on that area. It was quite a big machine these days, but it's small now compared with what we got. Our motor stand following that with a bit down, ratchet, all of the parts to play, and put that to the wall there, and the plastic stand to use it. That's the thing we do, we find that one something new. Put down the stand, hopefully we get on the motor into the car, and that's the green car now. Waterloo valve. This John Deere basically. John Deere tractors are still painted in the same colours now, and that tractor is over 100 years old. Fortune major follows that. Little way further again, going back to hydraulics and whatever. Services had to do that with hydraulic stuff, and you basically that nobody could follow it, and all the instruments were controlled automatically, was actually controlled automatically with whatever was on the drilling system, and selected out. David Brown's all going to be following that. All big fork only that was 7 pounds and everything. Another big down 7 in. With another person converting, converting that. A lot of things on the engines either fall out or got trapped with cross whatever, and working out for the person converting. 7 people down there moving right up now to the third range, and it's looking to really well power passing this day. Still gets the following that. E1A major following that again. Original, quite nice, not been international apologies, and it's there running, and I've done for quite a few years, it's been for every year. 770 David Brown, another nice tractor. David Brown, renowned for the gearboxes, really good stuff. We did get into the tractor work, and the engine was hopefully a good engine as well, so very early then following that. Two great birdies, that one might be a continental on the floor. Another great birdie. Then we've got the engine track. Mercedes-Benz, this really was the forerunner of the JCB fast track that we know today. It was a fast track there, we've got airbags on it, we've got all the tractors in the fast tractor, and as you can see, it's there, nicely tractor. Multi vector, had a 6 on the bottom, that one was converting. Another 14 major, vineyard 14 major, rather fast for the driver, but they were still the purpose in the vineyards and also big WD6 tractors, and then some three tanks of British. The WD6 was made in London, it was made here. We have a phone of an American WD6 which started on tractor and turned over onto diesel, which is very, very unusual. But we use that engine, that's a good music, so H210 Ford, that was very nice. The John Deere 6400. These in the day were a practical outside way work. Yeah, the tractor was to do tractor with it all the time, so that's the John Deere. V8, major. H214, big, one time in that way. Big burgers on it. Multi-boats, I don't know if it's the power up there. H234, we've got the newer now. These are sort of close. Maybe you look at it, but it's very clearly following that again. CM144, we're on. But now we're getting into a lot more like stuff. Back to the Fulton baby, another local tractor. 4-wheel drive, that's my left and about it. I will draw a full conversion for them to it to make it into a 4-wheel drive. 8630, that's actually 4. Young Deere 30, get a first in conversion problem, and that's why it makes something like a diagram, because I've got a first in engine problem. David Brown 990, David Brown is getting, they make some good stuff and there's nothing at all on it. The 35, might be a 400 on that one. They were only down for being back start. No Jackson, look on some out in that road, got fertilizer soil, yes to fertilizer soil on it, and massive size mountain soil on that. This again, this is one of the sort of this is one of the other services, and this is one of the basically everything else is all good, 5,000, this was a step up from the old so you could walk out of the massive 35, 25, again beginning with the police. The state used most of the protected in Kelsall and this is a good old part of it around the time. Not long to see some of this years I've been doing this job. It's nice to see that way. One year, some doing the following. Agency 4, 3, 4 following. Look at the road forward, just under the road forward as well. Liverpool, 4,500. Reaching there, that's on the left of the weather tracks to Newtown and second round on the north west. 7, made by the Norris Group. And it was possible to get a shot at this time. All shot, that is made in Scotland. And another 4 runners of the JCB Capture. That will do about 60 miles an hour. One of the second 6 or 8 names, 4 major ball in that and the 2 other balls. Looking at the universal. The first is E27 and the 16 and 14 minutes. 4, 16, 14 and 2 years a week. But the road goes around the time and all up the wall out, or even that drop down and the ship down and the water to the top down and then the other the door. First time down reported from Germany, actually 45, then the other side is close to the right. The Waterloo ball is through and round and good wind. You see the open game is out the wind and goes down the wind. Look, it's a giant thing over the water. Certainly over the following that. Another day for you. David Brown. 990 following that. Another international following that. 64, 44 that. Never major sorrow now, not a really, and the news of all that, still a course, Seven, six, seven, now, building, he was a original rock. 8, 2, 20, now, definitely the newer version of the Ford now. Another one of those 34 now, before top, and John Wilson in now. Tell me something about it.
The John Deere 3020 made in 1970 in America, we bought in 2017 and we use it in the summer for harvest.
It wasn't that bad, was it? Thank you for hearing it. Okay, thanks, love. I don't... Okay. So then we're about 24 in that one. International, and another one 34 in that. And New Orleans going out of the ring. And that is the end of the track of the race. But we do have 2 tractors lined up here. That are the cup winners for this year. And they are about to begin to put through them. I would like to thank all of you for spending the time listening to me. The tractor stewards, Rob wants us to go across and yeah, Rob's son's going to give one of these cups away because it's in memory of his granddad. So, good afternoon, gentlemen. What's your name?
James Central, Neville Roberts.
James, Neville, thank you for bringing your tractors. It's my pleasure to let these cups go to you. They are a returnable cup.
Best efforts of attending and well done.
Thank you very much, Daisy. Thanks for the invite. Thank you.
Thank you, Daisy, for all that. Daisy took on the summer this year. It's the first year we did it on her own. And she's made a good job of it. Thank you very much. And good luck with it. No, what's your name then? James. Thank you for presenting it. I know it was in one of them is in memory of your granddad, who supported us for years and unfortunately is no longer with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about the end of it. Rob, his father is waiting there in the wings there to see us all out. So, without any more to do, I will let the tracks and the drivers go. Thank you for bringing them. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you, Daisy. And thanks everybody for everything that's gone on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is about all I've got to say, other than go through again the thank yous to the organisers, Jeff and Marie in particular, they're the mainstay of it, all the team, the stewards, everything else, the visitors, the exhibitors, all those donors, a big thank you to all of you. Thank you very much and goodbye. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, young David. I've got a present for you here.
Thank you very much.
I know you've always wanted one. Yeah. An Highland Terrier.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for waiting, because I think it's going to rain very soon. I'd just like to introduce you to the Shire Horse section. And here we have the decorated Mrs. Karen. And the reason why they decorate them is for the May Day and big events years ago. When there used to be working horses, they would have them pulling the cart, and then when there was ever a parade or a May Day out, they would dress them up in these, but they could still just drop them off and hook up to a cart. That is why we have the decorated. It is purely for show and to show the wealth of years ago of the farm industry. Then we have the yearling behind. She's just 1 year old and never been out until this weekend. So she is very new to all the people and all the noise of all the machines going round and around. And then we have Dave with the grey. She's a 3-year-old and she's in full ready for next year. And then behind Dave, he's got his own bred, another yearling. That has been to shows and it's nicely plaited and ready for off. Then we've got John, who likes to just go around the show ring and show off his horse. And then behind John, we've got Sharon from Park Hall Farm, riding Western style on that big grey, which they are renowned for. And then behind Sharon, we've got Susie Thomas with her horse. And then behind Susie, we've got Alice Williams with the Shorty Shire. And then behind her, we've got Anna Plevin with another Shorty Shire. The one at the back is crossed with a Clydesdale. That is why it hasn't got what we call the bobs in, and it hasn't got its tail shaved or put up in a bun. They don't have that up in Scotland on the Clydesdale horses. So these magnificent horses, they do take a long time to prepare. They came in this morning in their ruff with no plaits or anything on. So they've been back to the stables and they've had a bit of powder. They like the old talky powder to make sure everywhere's nice and white on their forelegs. They've had plaits put in, tails up, ready for this afternoon to do the main show. Now they're just going to line up for you all to take pictures if you want to and to have a look at them all.
Never mind. My assistant commentator here, a very able assistant, should I say, because knowledge of horses, etc., and knowledge of the people with them as well. So there you go, all lining up, all in their beautiful regalia. Of course we've got the cowboy, well I shouldn't say the cowboy, but cowgirl there. And of course, typical, lovely saddle on there, see them embellished as well, so there you go. And typical of the horse brasses on show horse, yeah. Show horse, obviously, right. They're all coming round, they've all got beautiful ribbons on, and all, I don't know where they plait the mane as well, wrapped in ribbons and that sort of thing, so there we go. It'll be very, very nice. park of its own really, so there's a good job done. I'll hand back now. Go on.
Good afternoon again. This is Sue's Clevy. We've got the Shires on the end. We've got the Shoreby Shire stud from Wrexham, and then we've got Susie with Sonkley, and then Park Hall, and then there's Dave, and John, and Brian, and Karen. So they all go to the shows, they all take time. In the morning they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Takes an hour before you leave home to get the lorry ready and get the horses in and everything, especially for Karen because she's got all those beautiful brasses. Takes her hours to keep them clean. And they arrive at the show, and we're a little community, the Shire Horse people. We all park on the showground together, and we all help one another. Anybody's been running a bit late, somebody will run to the lorry and help them plat up. Susie's been platting today for one of the gentlemen, and it is just a very nice, friendly community. No arguments, unless you don't win, and then they do spit the dummies out now and again. But other than that, it's very nice. Every weekend we're out all summer long. We've got a big show coming up. We've got the Royal show coming at the end of July. We've got Oswald Street show coming, and we'll see most of these horses here today go to all county shows. So when you see them, don't just think we get them out of the field and chuck them in the lorry. We don't. It's hours the night before, getting ready and making sure all the plats are clean, the bobs are in, plenty of talcum powder and baby oil for them to keep them all nice and shiny. So if you'd like to walk around once more, and then line up, and then I just want to say a few words. If you do that for me, please. Sharon, lead off. Thank you. These big horses, they can do really anything. At the moment, there's a lot of this riding going on, doing dressage, riding to the music, as well as just showing in hand, ploughing. They're very versatile horses, and you can almost do anything. They are gentle, but you've got to be boss of them, because there's too big of a horse just to let them push you around. So you can just all line up again, and then I've just got a few words to say, please. Just look at them brasses all shining. I'd just like to do a tribute to Mr. Brian Davis, who sadly passed away. This is for Brian. Brian was a true working horse gentleman. He spent his lifetime following in his father's footsteps. He formed at Lower Brig Hill Farm, Whittington, and later resided at Park Hall Farm, to which he has bred Shire horses since 1976, who between them shared a lifetime of experiences working with Shire horses. Brian had alternative means of working the land and soon inherited the love of those magnificent horses, having bred them, broke them in, not only for himself but for most of the country, teaching them how to work, pull carts, etc. Brian's wife Louisa, daughter Sharon and family annually demonstrated at Rapping Banding on the working field of Shrewsbury Steam Rally, which was the highlight of his calendar, with the popular Grey Shires. We are highly indebted to Brian, Louisa and Sharon and the family for their contributions to the rally over the years. I'd just like to put my own, I'm very honoured to be able to read all that out to you. Brian was a lovely man, and I'm sure he's looking down on us all. Rest in peace, Brian. 1942 to April 2023. Sharon, would you like to lead the parade off, please? And thank you very, very much.
ladies and gentlemen, here we go. A real family car there, Hillman Minks Estate. How about that then, eh? A nice 66 model. That's the one you used to go on holiday. And if you were a good traveller, you weren't sickening. So there you go. Oh, look out! His lordship's arrived with a Rolls Royce, and the little box on the back, and the dicky seat in the back as well. Very, very posh. And there we are, Saab 99, looking very resplendent there, J-Reg. Right, back to it. Morris 1000, coming by me now. A 1960s model, 2-door. Pathway testing one of those. A few years ago. Look how near it comes. Sorry. There we go, the 1100, very popular Morris and Austin 1100. The Volvo now. 1966 car, reliable, ultra reliable. Oh, what a rover, he's turned up, 110. Beautiful, beautiful. 6-cylinder of that range. And then the Viva Brabham GT. Well, come. You know, pulled them all up, no problem at all. PUN 645 in Austin, Cambridge. A good old, what we call Ruffin or North Wales registration number. TMAJ, the nice new Austin, the updated version, beautiful little thing. Beep beep. And there with the 69 GT Escort, the Triumph TR6, 1976, 77. Grand little car, there you go, the Triumph Stag. JVW 448, the very resplendent 3.5 litre Rover, and Mrs. Thatcher owned one, so there we are, the epitome of a good car. And then we have the Volvo Estate coming by now, a 1966 model registered in Stoke-on-Trent. Very, very good condition. Volvo do last the pace. Then we have the equivalent Vauxhall Victor Estate. Very many produced in those days, a 1966 model, a very early estate with a little bit of American prominence on the rear end with the fins, etc. That's a 1966 model. We've got FCY44K, the red MGB, GT with a soft top, in other words a sliding roof, the MG Magnet with the semaphores, in other words the indicators that stick out. The way to go. Then the Austin 7, little dicky, lovely little car, first mass-produced car in England, except for the Ford Model T. And then we got the Kelsall, Ford Kelsall, two-tone, red and cream, lovely little car, early 60s. And the Chevy pickup, nice little thing, full of power. Another MGB GT, a later version this time, a G-Reg, with the, what we call, they're not quite rotor style wheels, but some of them have wire wheels. Then we have a later 1969-70 Morris 1000 Woody Estate. Now the Mini coming round, Mini Club. Right. And we got the Grand Tourer Chevy. We've got the Hillman Hunter coming round. UET5J lovely registration number. Look at that. And the Morris 1000 F-Reg single front spotlight. One of the best cars ever produced. And you've got the Austin 7, Dicky 2-seater, lovely little thing, mass-produced car in the 20s and 30s. Then the big Austin 6, look at that for a car, lovely, big back seats and everything. Then we have the Ford Mustang, one of the two I've seen now, because that's not the one I've seen. So there you go. Well, they're still producing them today. And the Vauxhall Chevette, that's it, Chevette, that's how you pronounce it. An XNU 159 with an Austin A30, saloon, 4-door. Here's my little bubble car coming along now. It's the BMW version. There you go, very popular little thing. You know, you can lift it up and carry it, couldn't you? There you go, lovely little thing. Right. For those of you still with us, thank you very much. Italian, Fiat, British, Swedish, British. Two foreign cars amongst them. You'd never find it. You'd have to find a British. We've just had a Scimitar GTE go past us now. Very rare. Very good car. The Rolls Royce taken on the outside. Dark blue and light blue. Very classic car. And then going down the second row, I think we've got all English built cars in. You've even got the Rover 110, the 6-cylinder. And now look, we've got the Times Dolomite Sprint. No, is he a Sprint? No, just an ordinary Dolomite. 1600 cc. So there you go. A very nice range of cars. Obviously, we've had all the other cars in yesterday. I've seen most of them now because I've seen some fresh ones today. Used for farming, raising cattle and growing crops. So we don't want to do too much damage. Here's the Vauxhall Viva. Coming round a 1974 or 75 version. Have a look at the registration number. With this little rack on the back with his two English flags. There's the Fiat 500. Lovely little thing. I don't know what they're doing. They're having a bit of a, you know. Oh, he wants a lift, doesn't he? He wants a, that's the way to stop a car. There you go. Little Cortina coming out now, the 4-door, the little sporty wheels. Then one of my favourites, the Hillman Links Estate. Absolutely fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Rolls Royce, I believe it's silver crown, I wouldn't be sure. And then the Saab Estate there. And the MG Mickey, sorry. Yeah. That was the Fiat 500 in the car. Yeah. Then the MG big one there was stopped up. More space coming out. The axle coming out again with the Ford F-Torque. Lovely little car, 1.2 GL. The L, GL and the GLX. And the Ford Zephyr. V8 1964. Ford. So, and then the Hillman Links are getting for theatre somewhere else. Cool. The Sunbeam Talbot open top. Not really open top leather, there you go, the rollers come round again. Lovely little Saab in its JCB yellow, I think it's Jordan. The 4-door Morris Minor, so we got 4-door Morris Minor, 2-door Morris Minors, and this one in that video, the vertical really yesterday as well. Big frog-eyed Sprint in front of me. 1961, 62, when we registered in Cheshire. And we got a little Morris 8, 2-door car. The roll opening doors. Suicide doors we used to call, because they opened the wrong way. Yeah, suicide doors, with the panels at the front. And then, there we always on the back of the opening. Little Morris 1000 2-door, we've seen a 4-door. And the Triumph Herald. Not many of these in preservation because they were awful rock boxes. But 1 or 2 did survive, and especially the Vitesse double headlamp one. This is a soft top, it's a hard top put back on. And the Morris 1100. Two-wheel car, go back. Then the Saab, Volvo 4-door coming out there. There you go, good, sturdy car. And behind the Volvo one, there's a more 6-cylinder, very good car, standing well there. And the Ram Viva. Cambridge, 2-tone, rocket temperature registration. And then we have the 3.5 litre V8 Rover, we ride from the 3 litre, lovely car, the Mark II version. Mark Thatcher as well, very famous for that. And the Volvo Estate, another car built well, lasted well. Another estate car, Vauxhall Victor Estate this time. Very big production car. So quite a few of those Vauxhall Victors and Victor Estates. And then MGB with a sliding roof on it. MG Magnum. One of the racing cars, they were quite fast at the time. Nice semaphore indicators, all the flashing on it. Little Austin 7. Little 60 of the car. The dog brings the car. They're set in the back there on private. An RJA 17 console. Lovely console there, 2-tone, red and green. There you go. Plenty of road there, plenty of road. Nice cherry car. Not quite those car wheels, but I understand they are racing wheels. Not an RU, side and wide on the top. So we've got the Morris Woody link panel with wood there. Chain 1970, and then the Mini Clubman, the Mark II Mini, the upgraded version with the different grille. Square lamps is done around on the back. Here's a cylinder, and a large cylinder. DPE. Certain Ford is having a bit of a turn, the American Ford. All wind and low go. The Royal Scimitar with the proper wheels. There you go, looking. That survived very well. The GTE version, that one. And then the Hillman Hunter, UT5J, 4-seater, looking resplendent. You'll probably deluxe model. Then of course another 2-door Morris 1000. Similar car model, definitely tested. Lovely little car now. And the Austin 7. ACK 260. Ready? There you go. The Austin 6. Big 6 of them feel good. Ready with the back there, look at that AC rolling car. Ah, here's the other Mustang if you want. Sorry we didn't want my first year looking for a car, or we take it. Rolls Royce, 2 times the Corniche. Silver and nice royal blue. And the Triumph Dolomite. Made lots of versions of this. This is the 1500 version. So we made a Dolomite Sport, one called the Sprint. So there you go. We're all leaving now to go park up for the last time. So now just going to on number 3. Finishing our ring about 3 o'clock, the last one around the ring. I'd like to thank everybody for their attention. I know everybody's not here now, we've been speaking to the one to hang on, you know, stop it here. I don't really hang on, you know, the one to stop this melodramatic will happen. Especially the double car. Yeah. Anyway, usual stuff, I think. Late 30 going out. The late 34 door. We've got to get in the way of that, I'll tell you. This was very good for people. So, there we are, going out for there now for the last time. And for the last 3 events of the year. Kelsall, Stevens and Shelley. So, thank you very much for your attention and your patience, and most of all your attendance here today, public. If you're interested in everything we do,